been happening, but it's stopping now. That means now I'm going to do things differently. And when I do things differently, what you are doing, you are healing yourself, those who were before you, and you are creating a pathway for those who are coming after you. I mean, that's the power of a woman. You decide how you want your kids to be like. I don't know if you understand what you decide. If you are going to continue to be mean, do you think your kids will be different from you? I don't know. But I want us to understand the depth of healing and the kind of energy that we carry and the implications thereof. We are still young. Some will say, no, but I'm still young. I can't believe. But there will be time where you get to understand what. Sometimes you'll be looking at your picture, like replicating the things that you ran away from, replicating the things that you should have healed. This is our chance to heal ourselves. I mean, we don't have yet responsibilities. You can't give yourself a chance. Heal. This is the time, the perfect time for you to heal. This is the perfect space for you to heal, so that when life is going to be demanding. From this stage, it's going to be demanding because it will no longer be about you. But once you still have this chance, use this chance to heal yourself. And you will see what healing will change your perspective. Healing will change how you see yourself. It will not matter how people see you. It will not matter what they say about you. But when you affirm positive things into your life, or when you say, I am this, you are definitely going to work towards that, because your energy is channeled into creating something great. You no longer focus on what they said about you, what they are saying about you, how people view you. But your healing will just give a different aura. When you look at yourself, you'll be proud and you'll be humble to say, God, thank you for working with me this journey of healing. So I'm saying to each and every one of you, you know what is it that is bringing you down all the time. Sit down with you. You owe yourself honesty. You owe yourself that self-honesty. Don't wait for other people to tell you what's wrong with you. And then you know yourself more than your friend. That person you call a best friend doesn't know you, because they don't know everything. When you know from start from your background. How has things been unfolding in my family? What is it that has been perpetuating? It's not normal. I mean, it's not normal. What is it that has been happening? Now that it's continuing to happen, we take it as a norm. I mean, that's the power of a woman to say, you sit down, you look at your life, you look at where you come from, and God has given us the power to change things. I mean, if at home there's a certain thing that has been happening, I've got the power to say, God, it's enough, not with me. Whatever seed I'm going to carry is not going to be the same as Mokit's one thing. It can be, because that's the power I have. I mean, that power is just that we don't know how to use it, because we are still hidden under pain. We are still seeking validation from other people. We are still seeking to know who we are from other people. I mean, the only source the truth of who we are. So let's just come back. Let's just come back. Count where do I come from? This has been my family patterns, and now it's like it's normal, but it's going to end with me. And once you decide that, just know you are going into a bed. You must be conscious when you make a decision to say, changing generational patterns is something say no, you just say it. You must understand what you are fighting against the norm, the forces that has been a norm in your favor, but you are changing. Changing means it will require the resolute you. The resolute yourself to say, I know I'm going into a battlefield, but the battlefield I'm going into will give birth to something saying, I know God says I am. It's simply that about healing. You are being conscious to say, it's not going to be nice. It's going to be rough. Sometimes it's going to be get lonely. I'm going to lose people to do a certain thing, but it's not normal. You are running away from that norm. It hasn't been working for you and those generations like before you, and you just want to stop because it hasn't been working. You are creating something for yourself and those who are coming after you. That is the power of a woman. That is the stance of women. You must be able to say that which I'm not going to allow myself to give birth to them. That's how powerful you are, because you are an incubator. Incubate good, you're going to give birth to good. So I need us to understand our power as women, so that we don't just receive just anything and think it's okay to just receive. You must be selective of what you receive, because once you receive something, you're going to put it, you're going to, a womb, for an example, let's look at the process here, I mean, I don't have experience, but what we've learned from the process of women, and to say it is a process. It is a process starting from the seed, the nurturing part, and also the process of Hotulangwana. Like, it is a process. Same applies to the capacity of our being as women. Let's just exemplify that. I mean, like, compare the process of women. Whatever you want to give birth to, you need to start with the seed. You take care of that seed. There's a certain way that you need to behave or conduct yourself. There are people that you need to stay away while you are in that space there, the seed, nurturing that seed. There are people that you need to depart from. Cut ties, because it's not beneficial for the person you want to become. Cut ties, don't be afraid to cut ties. Cut ties, it is time. Everything it happens. You need to be conscious and ready for it. Be ready to lose anything that does not add to what you want to become. So healing, it's more like I'm taking a conscious decision to get into a war of something that I believe in, and I'm doing it with great conviction, knowing that the results thereof are going to be great. So I want us to be women who are remembered for something. Say, when you are no longer fighting, you know, I have done my part. I have done my part. I did this, I did that, and the results thereof, you should be proud of them, but just know the process is not easy. Sometimes they romanticize healing too much. It is just the word healing, but the process thereof is very much painful. So I'm saying to you, ladies, give yourself time. This is the best time for us to sit down, go back and check our steps, check from where we come from. Why is it things are happening the same way? Why is it you touch this? Like, sometimes we need to question ourselves and change and see if when we change the way we do things, focus a bit different. And I know we've got that power to ensure that whatever we touch, it can turn into something beautiful, because that's who we are. That's how God created us to be. So when we understand who we are, whatever we touch, whatever space that you get into, you're just going to make a difference. Yeah, just your presence, just your aura will make things different. So women, ladies, I'm saying this to you to say, take time. Invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is investing in your healing. Because once you heal, once you understand yourself, your weaknesses and your strength, you can be able to turn into something beautiful. And you would know what is it that you need to stay away from, and something that you can't be related to. Because we are all fighting battles, and you need to understand, well, if I'm fighting this battle, this kind of people I need to stay away from. Because you are conscious, you understand what these are the kind of results that I want. So there was just my message about healing, to say healing is not easy, but it needs women with great conviction to say, I understand why I am healing myself. Because sometimes when we do things, the reason why I really motivational, even when it gets hard, we get to hold on because we understand the why are we doing it. And sometimes understand what the why is bigger than what you can ever imagine. It's not only about yourself, but those who are coming after you. So this is our role as women. We must be able to create an environment our kids should be we have created an environment will thrive on what we have created. So my question is, what is it that you are creating? What is it as a woman that you are creating? Don't create more pain. You have the power to release that pain. Whatever they've done to you, whatever you are hating from, that hard decision that you are unable to do it. Because you understand, if you continue, tomorrow they'll be looking at you, but Mama, you would have done things different. Will they be proud if they look at you? So let's do these things, understand what we are creating or co-creating. It has to do with something, what is it that we want, and how do we want things to look in the future. You've got that power. Release that pain. Heal yourself. It's a process, and be very patient. As much as you can be patient with other people, be very patient with yourself. And when you have healed at the space, you have seen what I have healed. No, but like you wouldn't even have to stand and say, I have healed. Your energy, how you do things, it will just say, she is healed. So I want us to get to that space. It's a beautiful space. It is a beautiful space where you finally say, whew, finally. And you don't see it coming because it's a constant, you do it consistently. You know, it's not any something saying, oh, tomorrow was decide after a week was it. It's more of I am conscious or this is my downfall. Therefore, I need to stay away from 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to create new routine which will support what I am fighting for. I need to cut ties with these people because the energy that I've been receiving is not what I'm trying to create. So be intentional. Be intentional about this journey of healing, and trust me, the kind of society we want to create is dependent on us as women. It's dependent on us as women because we can, whatever we touch can turn into gold, but it starts with ourselves. Are you able to just spend time and invest in your healing so that you can produce something saying, we are a generation of healed women. We don't no longer want a generation of women where we're still talking about pain. I mean, we've got the power to change it. What she went through was education enough for you to not go through the same thing. I mean, there is wisdom. You can't want to go through something saying your grandparents or your mother went through it. It's wisdom. Be like you are becoming decisive to say yes. It ended with them, not me. I'm creating this. And sometimes you don't understand experience about it's a great lesson for us to be able to see what she did things the way, but and you don't have to go through something for you to be able to learn. Some people are there for experience to make better decisions. So appreciate other people's experiences to make better decisions for yourself and those who are coming after you. So ladies, I don't have much to say now. All I wanted to say was invest your time in healing. And I believe that you will do that because when you come on the other side, you will not only yourself but those who are coming after you. Thank you so much.